hot tub helped my feet, but it didn't help my heart. The whole situation didn't help my heart. And I cried. And then as I cried, I said, why are you crying, Beverly? Where are your feelings coming from? And I said, yeah, that dog looks just like the dog that I owned, Blackie, who lived 10 years. I adopted him out when I couldn't have him in a place I lived, and he stayed with a lady who was 80 until she was 90. She happened to be the wife of the guy that owned the newspaper in Peekskill, Mrs. Albertson. Warren, my current husband, he actually was the one that was able to say, my mother can help you place the dog, and that's how I found out Thelma. So, yeah, I had a lot of attachment to just what your dog looked like. I did not like your dog. I did not like the idea that he was so vicious, but I said, I am so glad because of whatever your injury is that makes you have a cane and have to walk close and go in the back door like me. Then I said, bless her, she's got a dog that can take care of her by be protecting. So I was blessing you, and then I said, Beverly, you have to let it go, and you might not like what happened, but you love the person, and I do love you. I don't even know you.
But you don't like my dog.
I want to care for you. I don't like what your dog does. I love your dog because it looks like the one that I had.
But a minute ago you said that's great that he's a guard dog. He barks when he's in the car. When people come up to the car, he protects the car.
Because I knew you were going to go and leave the car parked. Yes, I believed you. There was a doggy nursery inside. I really believed you.
Okay.
I didn't know you were joking to me. That's why when you said
I was being sarcastic. There's a difference.
I said, you're going to leave the dog in the car?
Beverly.
Because I honestly believed you were going to bring him in, and I didn't know. But I thought you had a service dog, and I thought they had, an exception that you could bring the dog in.
Why were you thinking so much about me?
I really believed you.
Why were you thinking?
I know the lady in the nursery, and she was there for 15 more minutes with nobody there, and I went into her, and I said, can you take dogs in here? Or is it against the code law? And I thought she would say, if it's a service dog, we can. Because then I was going to feel so much better and go to my hot tub and my conscience and my heart would be free.
But you didn't like my dog, Beverly. You said you didn't like my dog.
Oh, wow.
Beverly, you just said you didn't like my dog. You said you didn't like my dog.
Sorry for the incident. I apologize for the incident. But I would still do the same thing again.
How many people would you say you involved?
I didn't know about the fluid on your hip. The need for a hip replacement.
How many people, Beverly, how many people would you say you involved in this? About a dozen? How many people were running around in the cool day?
I couldn't get into your car, and I wasn't even going to try because.
Oh yeah, you asked me for my keys.
Juan, can you go out and take care of
Beverly, you asked me for my keys. You, in the shower, you said, give me the keys. You saw that I was naked.
I wanted to help you.
You wanted to help me?
In a shower, and I wanted to get there as quickly as possible, so I said, give me your keys.
Oh, okay.
In the sense that you wouldn't give them to me because I thought you were there for the dog's welfare. That's the only reason why I said, give me the keys. I was in a panic for the dog.
Do you care what I thought? Do you care what I thought when you said that?
And Joanne was out back, and she saw
Beverly, I thought you killed my dog. I thought this crazy woman has poisoned my dog.
I loudly to her because she's way up on the stairs. And I got into my car and moved it into a
Why do you talk so much? What? I mean, if I just keep talking like you and we both keep going like this, is this what you have to get to stop so that you listen, or you're just going to keep talking, or can I ask you?
I don't even know your name, but I did it out of love for you.
You, out of love, you hate my dog, but you caused me.
I hope that she gave the
Beverly,
dog a word that
Beverly,
mean and angry at me and say, forget about it, and I know best.
Beverly, I believe that you waited for me to be in the shower to purposely pull a prank.
No, and I know that.
Then why did you take off? Beverly? Beverly? Why did you leave? Why did you take off?
I stopped at that guy and I swallowed my pride.
Why did you leave so quickly?
He answered my question in a minute, so I turned myself around and everybody from the school was out.
What are you talking about?
School, and it was hard for me to take a left. And so back against traffic.
Beverly, you just talk to try to avoid the subject. You're evading the subject.
That's when I went by the club, and I wasn't going to go. But I said, she's right.
You came up with that other girl.
Something, and this dog is going to be.
Beverly, please stop talking. This is ridiculous. You're just talking a lot to try to shut me up. You're just talking so that I can't ask you the question.
I apologize that I was involved, and I'm apologize if there was any harm to you, but I did not do it on purpose, and I did not do it, and I did not say, well, she should be in the shower by now, or I went, and I was hoping you were,
How many times did you come and go? How many times did you come and go from the club yesterday? How many times did you?
Oh my God. Not responding. Now, if I went and I said, oh, the dog is dead, fine. I don't have to worry now because the dog is dead. No, I went inside to try to see if the dog would respond, and he would respond to you, and because he's a guard dog, you had to take care of him. I couldn't get anybody, because when I asked for the keys, I didn't even think, well, he's going to bite me when I open the door, because I thought of that too. As I was leaving the club, I said, well, if I had the keys...
Leaving the club for the 5th time? How many times did you come and go? How many times?
Oh my God. He's alive. It's great. It's wonderful. Take your time. Here's your keys.
Why would you think my dog was dead?
Because he didn't get up from the back seat.
But what would kill him? Why would my dog suddenly be dead?
He was stretched out on the back. He had his head between his two paws.
Stretched out on his little doggy bed. Stretched out on his doggy bed, right?
Getting loud noises up to the stairs to Joanne, and I said, the dog is not moving. I said, the dog is not moving. Wouldn't you think the dog would have gotten up and barked and gotten...
How many feet away? How many feet away were you?
With me before. I'm physically there at the car, and I'm saying, the dog is not moving. I'm saying, yes, I panicked. Because if just saying that and being there and moving my car would have made him get up. And I got up to go into the club, and he still wasn't moving.
How many times did you walk up to my car? How many times did you walk up to my dog?
There weren't too many more cars around either.
Oh my God! How many times did you walk? Oh my God!
Cars and everything, because if they were, he could have been up and barking at them. But it was only me in the middle of the road, Joanne up there, and I was yelling in panic, saying, "He's not moving."
Why would you think he was not moving?
He wasn't.
But what would hurt my dog? What was going on that would have hurt my dog? How did I almost kill my dog in your mind? What did I do to my dog?
You know what? When I got to work...
No. Answer the question, please. Don't tell me about work. Oh my God.
10 minutes to him.
Oh my God.
Maybe late 10 minutes, which started the whole volley at my office.
Oh, I guess I should apologize to you then.
I'm going to lose my job.
Oh no.
Gentlemen, everybody's out for lunch.
Oh no. Did you almost lose your job?
I called them on my phone.
How are you going to pay for your big house?
I came up and not one person in the office who works there, the assistant, the receptionist, or the doctor was there because they knew I was
Are you for real?
And I was carrying up flowers for them.
Are you for real?
Carrying up Mother's Day gifts for them.
How many times did you come and go from the club?
And they know that it takes me time because of my feet that hurt.
Okay, let me make this clear.
The long walk that it takes to go and get up in the elevator and help my hands.
Make this clear. I went to the police.
I've had many operations. I've had many.
I went to the police.
People bash me and throw me against cars and what, Warren?
Oh, I got your attention now.
No, my husband's here.